Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to go over my November budget. I'm going to tell you what I am budgeting for, as well as an update for what I have spent so far. So for anyone who does not know, I am a single parent. I am a mother to a 4-year-old girl. I live in Canada, and I like to do my budget for the whole month, and I'll kind of explain as I go. So I do like to write it down. I'm more of a paper and pen person. That's just me personally. So for the month of November, so I have, at this moment, I have $980 in my bank account as of October 31st. Then everything that I get paid from work, as well as I get 2 different payments, usually by month, from the government, because I live in Canada, one of them being the child benefit that I get every month, being a single parent. So in total, everything that I have in my bank account and coming in should be about $39.20. So my rent actually went up, so I will be paying $12.17. My cell phone should be about $70. Internet should be $100, and hydro will be about $40. Hydro I usually estimate that's approximately, give or take, what it is. So True Local, I do pay for True Local. I get it at this point, I get it about once a month. It is a meat subscription. It is fantastic. Definitely high quality meats. I believe in supporting local things that you stand behind, and I definitely stand behind the value of that company. So I get it again. I get it every month, so about $2.50 is what I pay. In different various subscriptions that I do, the total should be about $100, give or take. I have about 2 or 3 that are still coming out. In food, because I do pay for True Local is a meat subscription, so I get all my meat delivered. And then for everything else, for the month, I put about $200. Divided that by 4, it's about $50 a week. So the way I do it is I put the total for the whole month, and then I divide that for every week, so I know approximately how much I have for every week to spend. Because we are in November, we're getting close to Christmas, I put $200 for some extra presents that I'm planning on spending. I have about $300 for other various different things. Divided that by 4, it's about $75 a week, or $300 in total for the whole month. I do live in an apartment, so approximately probably have to put about $30 onto my laundry card. And I do pay for some babysitting. I do pay my brother to watch my daughter for a couple hours every day that I go to work, so 5 days a week. So for the whole month, I'll probably pay him about $320. Now I am doing my budget slightly differently at this point. I was doing it where I'd put all my actuals on this page and then tally it up, but I felt like I wasn't really keeping track of my totals this way. So the way that I am going to be doing it is I'm going to put what I budgeted on this side, and in a different color on this side what my actual is. So in the other category, I did pay an amount to Bath and Body Works. So I bought some different candles and stuff like that, which is a personal choice. So I spent about $108.08 altogether. I took some money out for babysitting already, so I took $120 out for just a couple of weeks. laundry, I did put $20 onto the laundry card. I had a subscription come out of $36.79, which was a new subscription called FaceTory that I'm very excited for. I had to pay a customs fee for something that I had ordered previously, so I had to pay $41.19. I do live in Canada, so I do have to pay quite a bit of custom charges because I do order a bunch of things from the States, unfortunately. And of course, given the current situation with the borders and stuff, I have been paying more custom fees than normal. Then I had another subscription come out later on in the month. Snack crate. I'll probably have about one or two small ones come out left after these ones. So these ones tend to be the main ones. I try and do most of my subscriptions. I pay it for the whole year or for 6 months at a time so that I don't have a lot of small amounts coming out of my bank account every month. So I just have 2 that I've done for bi-monthly. Then I did go to the dollar store. I did buy various different things. My total altogether was $132.48, but that was different things. I bought some various things for the house, as well as a little bit of food, as well as some presents, stuff to go in my daughter's stocking and stuff like that. So I'm going to divide that amount. So I'm just going to divide it evenly. So 66 in other, and then 66 for presents as well. So I took the total, divided it in half, just equally, just because I just didn't want to calculate it. It was probably about half presents, half stuff for my house. And then I've done 2 grocery shoppings so far for the month of November. I do my grocery shopping every Sunday. So my 2 totals for that were, the first one was $46.87, and then the second one was $54.41, but I did have to buy laundry detergent, which was obviously a little bit more expensive. So I'm just going to make sure that my next 2 amounts are definitely under 50 to make me balance for that one. The subscription should equal, I should be under. Presents so far I'm doing okay, but I still have to buy a few more things, 2 or 3 more big things to come out of that amount. So I should be hitting about the $200 range. I might be a couple dollars over. For other, I'm getting very close to my other amount already. So this is almost $200. Yeah, so this is about $200, so I have about $100 left for that amount. So I'm just going to make sure that I keep track of everything else that I'm spending. I have been trying to do spending freezes throughout the week, so I only spend money on Sundays and Saturdays, and then not spending anything during the week. For me personally, I do almost all of my shopping online. So what that has been doing for me is it stops me from overspending because I have to think about it. I have more time to think about it and calculate it, find a better deal for things, as opposed to doing more impulse buys, which is what I tend to do. I tend to do very impulse online, just buy it and then it comes later kind of thing. So I've definitely been more conscious of that. So that definitely has been helping. So I'm going to keep doing that for the rest of the month. I'm probably not going to put anything into my savings account this month just because we are getting very close to Christmas. So I want to make sure that I have extra money for that. If I stick to approximately my budget, I should have about $1,000 left over extra. approximately, give or take. So hopefully I don't go under that $1,000 amount. I like to keep a little bit into my bank account, but I do find that if it's in there, I will spend it. So definitely going into January, after Christmas, and I have everything for Christmas, I'm going to take anything that's left over in my checkings account, move it over into my savings account to get that up a little bit higher. I do currently have $8,000 in my savings account, which is excellent for me. Being a parent, hard to save, so I definitely want to make sure that I increase that a lot more, and I save more than I'm spending, because I do tend to buy a lot of stuff. So I want to make sure that I stick to my budget, especially for the new year for 2020. I want to make sure that I'm doing better. So hopefully doing the budget like this will help me keep track better. I was writing everything down, but it was hard to keep track when everything is just written over here in totals. So I'm going to try and do that. We're going to see how this works. I do like to write it down as opposed to putting it in a spreadsheet. I'm more of a pen and paper person than a spreadsheet person. It's just me personally. I like to do the math. I like to calculate it, see it on an actual piece of paper. So hopefully this works. Hopefully this gives you some ideas of how to do it. I definitely think it is very important to make a budget, to try and stick to a budget. It is very hard. It is not an easy thing to do. So it's definitely a work in progress for me. Hopefully you'll come along with my journey, see how it's going. Definitely like this video if you want to see more budget videos and things of that nature. Come along with my budget journey to see if I can get on track. Give me tips and suggestions in the comments below, and definitely subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this, as well as subscription boxes and trying new things and that kind of thing, and come along with my life journey. Thank you very much for watching. I'll put video in the corner right about here for you to watch next if you would like to. Thank you very much, and I hope you guys have a great night.